All right, welcome back everybody. So I think I'm just going to continue from my last video, which in which I created this character from scratch in Maya. And so the reason I wanted to start with this today is because the normals are reversed on some of these parts. And what that means is they appear inside out. So if you look at this guy, it looks like we're seeing the back side of this cube. You see, like we're looking up into the top face there, and now we're looking down into the bottom. We're looking through to the back instead of seeing the front. It's the same for every part of the right arm and the right leg. And I want to see if there's a quick way to fix that, even though I doubt it. But I'm going to try. So here's Maya. I'm going to see if I can open that last file about Maya scenes. Maybe it's Boxy Man. Okay. Except I don't know why the screen just went black. I don't like that. Oh, because we just somehow zoomed right in. Oh, something really weird happened. So the scale of this skeleton suddenly changed. And things like that shouldn't happen. A lot of things shouldn't happen, but here's what I'll do. What if I just delete this skeleton? I'm hitting backspace. Okay. So what happened was it made my character go back to where it's supposed to be. So one thing that I'm pretty sure is happening is, yeah, you see how when I select these pieces, the scale of Z is -1. So what happened was last time I built this character, I built one side, and then I selected these pieces, and I grouped them, and I duplicated them, and then I scaled that duplicate to -1 in X. Was it X? Yeah, it should have been X. So that's why these, well, or maybe it was Z. So, but what matters is I should have unparented them first and then frozen the transforms. So let's approach this a new way. Let's approach this as, let's pretend it's a new character. And let's just pretend I built it in one fell swoop. Except this time I'm gonna, and I've already unparented the parts. So this time I'm gonna go to edit, or modify actually. I'm gonna freeze transformations. But it doesn't like that because a lot of these things have locked transforms, which is strange. I'm gonna unlock them here. So I went into the channel box. I dragged from X down to Z. I could also do that, all of them. No, just X down to Z. I'm gonna right click there and go to unlock selected. They got locked when I used the bind skin tool, I'm pretty sure. So this is why rigging is so complicated. Alright, so I'm going to freeze transforms. And what you should see is the rotations should go back to normal and the Z scale should go back to normal. Okay. Or in other words, translates and rotates go to 0, scales all go to 1. And then let's save this as Boxy Man. How about redo? And now all of these things might as well delete by type history. That's a new one for you guys, I think. I don't know how necessary it is, but it sort of cleans up the object so that there isn't instruction history doesn't get saved. It's just a lot of extra data, but I think it strips it out when we export it as an FBX, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. And if that's the case, it might be nice to have construction history so that you can make changes later. But as always, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I think last time we clicked the quick rig button, but all we really needed was to go to rigging. I guess it's called a menu set, the rigging menu set. And then, by the way, I updated my recording settings, so this should look a lot clearer than my other videos. So now you can actually read the menu items. I think last time all we were interested in was something here, human IK, I think. Okay, now when we did that, it brought up this whole menu or whole tool, which, to be totally honest, I still don't really know how to use. So what I'm doing instead is I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to go over to character 1 reference and hit R to get the scale manipulator. And so what I'm doing is left click dragging from this middle center box to the left. And you can't see it, but it's actually scaling the skeleton because it's so huge. Oh god, it's super huge. I'm just going to middle mouse out here and drag it. That's another way to do it. Just gives me more range of motion. And now it's lined up. Looks like I'm going to want to, let's see, I'm going to hit the space bar. Oh yeah, we were talking about this last time. So if you slap the space bar, it kind of changes views. I want to go to front view and hit W and drag this over to the right. But I can't really see very well, so I'm going to go to shading, X-ray joints. Now I'm going to select this, drag that over, and maybe I'll move my shoulder arm joints out. Yeah, it looks like it lines up. What I'm looking for is that these joints here, the elbow, the wrist, that they kind of line up. That'll do. I'm gonna, oh, okay. I'll show you a new way to change the view. If you hold down the space bar, this is called the hotbox. And if I remember correctly, I can left click drag from where it says Maya. So I'm going to click it and I'm going to drag upward. And you see how it's selected perspective view? Now I'm going to let go of everything and it goes to perspective view. And that's looking pretty good. So select all the geometry and then shift click. Yeah, shift click character reference. Maybe I'll explain it another way. Select all the geometry. Oh yeah, last time we had this weird thing. So actually hold down Control and Shift, right? Because that's, I think that guarantees that no matter what you select, it adds it. It's kind of a, anyway, yeah. So what if I Control Shift this? Yeah, it does that too. But what I want to do is select it from this central joint and then go to Skin, Bind Skin, And boom, if I click out here, we'll see that we have this color coding. Ooh, it looks like my neck joint's in a weird spot. But it's behaving correctly, so I'm gonna keep it. I like it. Okay. I'll test one more. Yeah, see now, if I did my homework, I'd be able to help you with painting the weights, but I haven't done any homework, so we'll have to save that for another day. I'm gonna resave this. It's gonna always ask me that. And this time I'll do a export all. And I guess last time we went to the D drive and I put it in my, did I put it in tap data? See, I don't even remember, but we have to make sure we select FBX. Export. Oh, that's funny. So our teapot from last time is there, so I don't actually know where I saved it. Or let's go back one. Let's go back up to Maya scenes. Yeah, that's where I put it last time. Well, this time I want to put it in my tap data folder. Boxyman export selection. I'm just going to call it export all this time, since that's actually the command I used. It's good for me to remember that stuff. This time we're not going to touch this, but actually by not touching it, it has our settings from last time. Usually it's on automatic, so I'm going to put it back on automatic. So that's in the FBX export units, it's set to automatic. It didn't make any difference last time, but I just don't want to change the default settings. So I'm going to export all. And now let's go back to, let's go find our file. So on File Explorer, whoops. We'll go to the D drive where I put it. You guys might have saved it someplace else. It's in my tap data folder. I'm going to go down to my icon, my Unity icon down here, and then bring up my File Explorer again and drag my new Boxyman into my project area, which is under, and it's under Assets. And last time we selected our new Boxyman, and we set the rig to Humanoid. And let's see if it lets us do that without having an error. This time there's no error. That's great. Maybe it's because our normals were fine. I think last time we unchecked use file scale under the model thingy. So we'll hit apply, and we could compare them like this. Looks like I did something. Nope, nothing going on down there. Okay, so Boxyman, new Boxyman. Okay, so now that we've imported our new guy, and comparing them again. Ooh, so we do have errors. Really? Okay. Well, we have probably the same errors from last time, so I'm going to save my scene just like last time. Now, where are the missing transforms? This time it's the chest. That is so funny. So let's find the chest. So we'll zoom up. You should never have to do this. So this area here looks kind of like a chest, right? Just looking at where the joint is. That could be the chest. Spine 1. And oh, it gave me an X. It does not like that. It's telling me it's not in a T-pose. So maybe that's our chest. No. Well, maybe this is our chest. No. Chest transform is not a child of spine transform 2. Really? Well then, let's make spine. Let's make spine our spine. Make spine 1 our chest. And spine 2 our upper chest. Hey, it seems to like that. Oh man, this is nuts. Okay, I applied that. I'm gonna click done, I guess. It popped us all back in here. Let's drag our export all thing into here. Now what if well, let's just go through all the components. So we need a third person. I'm gonna rush through this because we kind of covered it last time. Okay. We got third person character script, which we're gonna add to this guy. Well, it's one of these, character or user controller. Maybe they both do the same. Because what's nice is it brings up Caps Collider, Rigid Body, and the whichever one of these was missing. Okay. Now here. Here's what I'll do. I'll go to the old one and copy the transform, or copy that component, and then go to the new one, paste those values here, paste component values, and then now they're occupying the same space, so I'm just going to back away. I also want the same capsule information, so copy that component, click on a new guy, go to my capsule, paste component values, so now that capsule is correct. And the last thing I want is third person character, so copy component, boxy, new boxy, paste component values, press play, and oh, this is terrible. And now we have that situation where the guy is stuck in the ground. Look at that. And really mashed up too. Okay. So there's something about the rig that causes it to break. So let's go back to this thing, this humanoid thing. So it says warnings found. Oh, there's still warnings on my wow, okay. Bone length does not match. Huh. So what if I copy another avatar? Copy the other Boxy Man avatar. Yeah. Totally cheating. But I'm getting fed up. I'm getting kind of fed up with this. Wow, it really didn't like that. Oh my god. Alright, that was a bad idea. Because it still didn't like it. The second time I applied it, it seemed happy. Doesn't make sense. Huh. Does not make sense. Okay. It really doesn't make sense. But you could see that I fixed Let's go to the scene view. You could see that this guy has good shading, where that guy has bad shading. See that? That's the old guy. You could see through his foot. New guy looks better. But the process is confusing. Okay. But we did it. We fixed it. So I'm gonna save our scene. I guess that's Control S. And that's enough for this video. But things didn't work out that great. Okay, so then we need another video.